Well, I thought I'd take a walk down to the river, and there in my path is a beautiful porcupine. It doesn't seem very upset at all. Look at that beauty. Look at him. He's just eating. I think he's eating the leaves off of a blackberry plant. Now he's upset. There he goes. Just before this, 2 wild turkeys flew up off the path. But here is, right there is where the blackberry leaf was that he just ate. Or she. See those wiggling plants? That is where the porcupine's going. Wobbling through the woods. We're not going to follow that porcupine, but our path goes kind of where he's going a little bit. There he is. See him? Hey, beauty. He's not moving and his back is all bristled up, full of quills. There he goes. Bye, Porky. Thanks for living in this woods. So I thought I'd take a walk down to the river, and it's kind of a slow, muddy river. Now, let's stop by the Juneberry trees. This is a pretty good crop of Juneberries this year here, but the bears love them. There's one, but it's really thick in front of it, so I don't know if you can see those berries. But there's a tree right there with a bunch of berries on them, some of them nice ripe ones. Here, I'll go over here and I'll try one. We'll see what they taste like. Here's a little one. See that berry there? That is a little ripe Juneberry. But it's not a super juicy one. But let's see what it tastes like. That one wasn't super juicy, but boy, that is a burst of sweetness. Now here are a couple juicy ones. Right there. Oh man, those are good. Juicy, very, very sweet. Here's a Juneberry tree that the bears knocked down. Since we're here, I'm gonna get one more berry. I'll eat more on the way back. Those are sweet. Okay. There's a doll's eye plant. Those turn red or sometimes white. Bright red when they're red. But they're poisonous, at least as far as I know. Oh, wow. The raspberries are starting to get ripe. That one isn't completely ripe, but it's getting there. Okay, let's go back down toward the river. Here's some wild blackberries. Those ripen after the raspberries, but see how there's a bunch missing here? Either a deer or some animal has eaten most of those off of that plant. There's another wild cherry tree. Those are pretty common around here. Can you hear the flies buzzing? I can. Okay, let's head down toward the river. Blast through all these ferns. These are thick ferns. Let's see what it looks like. Like going through a jungle. Okay, well, hopefully this iPad has enough memory left to make it down to the river. Otherwise it just might stop halfway, so we'll have to see. We'll be there pretty soon. I don't want to turn it off because I like it to be one continuous thing. Now here's another Juneberry tree, and see how it's all kind of bent and broken. This branch is broken, just kind of hanging there. Except it has one yummy berry for me. The bears do that. And when there's a decent cherry crop, they just knock the cherry trees right over. It seems to me that the Juneberry trees are more flexible. They don't tend to break quite as easily. Here's some red ones. Those aren't completely ripe, so if you eat them, they aren't quite as sweet. But they're still good. Okay. Make our way to the river. We're getting close. This is a pretty small river, and it really has ups and downs. If it rains hard, it goes way up, and if it's dry for a few weeks, it goes way down. So let's see how it looks today. We gotta walk out here. Now we're coming out into the kind of like a marshy meadow that the river flows through. Those tall trees over there, that's basically an island in the swamp. And we're walking right now across an old beaver dam. There was a really big beaver dam stretched across here. And it made a little path, but now this grass is really grown up. I mean, this is tall. Here we're going to walk through grass right here. This grass is pretty, almost as tall as I am from the ground down here. Way down here. Top of the grass is way up there. Oh, the vervaine's starting to bloom. This beautiful little plant here. Look at that. Let's see what it smells like. It smells kind of green. It doesn't have a flowery odor, really. And here is the river. This is not a fast flowing stream. This is a slow moving stream. This is our little tiny bridge that goes across it. See, it's pretty small right there. It widens up farther down, but here it's just a small little thing. In the vervain, there's lots of vervain here. Look at all those purple flowers. And then, look at all those stinging nettles. Those are delicious. They're a little bit tough now in this stage when they start flowering. See, those are the flowers, those little green bumps. But in the springtime, if you cut those leaves and cook them up, I love them. They taste earthy and rich. And when you drink a cupful of the water they were cooked in, it feels very healthy to me when you drink it. So anyhow, we made it to the river. So I'm going to turn off the video.